YouTube, Living for Bass here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to play Woodentoaster's song Rainbow Factory on the bass guitar. Now before we get started, there's a few things that need to be taken into consideration. This song is mainly on the F sharp minor harmonic scale. If you're not familiar with the scale, it's a relatively simple scale. It doesn't take much practice to get down. And another thing that needs to be taken into consideration is that this is a 5-string song. You cannot play it in a standard tuned 4-string bass and it still sound correct, because you do need to hit the lower Bs. If you have a 4-string bass and you have it set up right, you could tune it to either drop B or you could tune it B, E, A, D if you want to follow along. Okay, so to start out, we are going to have your starting notes on the F sharp, 2nd fret E string. And that's just a simple walk down going from A flat, back down to F sharp. After you get back down to the F sharp, you're going to head down to an F. That walk down is just F, E, D. Then D, E, F sharp. After this, you have the chorus thing of the song. This part is relatively simple, although there are 2 things you can play. Well, there's more, but they're 2 logical things to play, if you ask me. Is the actual synth bass line, which is much more simple, but you need quicker fingers to do it. If you're an experienced bassist, you'll have no trouble. If you're just starting off, it might be a little tough. So the synth bass is just it's kind of a weird rhythm. You're going to have 2 notes on the F sharp, then rest, then another 2 notes. Then you're going to do that same walk down, A flat, F sharp. So that sounds like this. Alright, once you get back down to your F, you're going to do an octave jump on the note right before heading back to D. So slowed down, that sounds like this. So after you play that a few times, and the last time you play that, it's a little tricky because you're walking up a chromatic walk up using octave jumps going from D to F. So that's going to sound like this. Not too bad. The other thing you can play during the chorus is just the standard piano line, which plays at the very beginning of the song. One more thing that you could do is play kind of a mashup between the piano and the violins, which would sound like this. that you're just doing a couple octave jumps and keeping that same note pattern. After that, you're going to have 2 more parts, and then the song is basically, we'll have covered all the parts in the song. So you have this kind of interlude thing where you're going to be doing this. When you're doing this, you do the same walk down, but instead you walk up the second time. And go to the B. Then that next walk down is just B, A, E. Then E, F, F sharp. Then you repeat it. Now the last part of the song is you're going to be playing just basically the same rhythm, except it gets a little weird. So you're just jumping from F sharp to E, then to A. My bad. F sharp, E, F sharp, A. After repeating that the second time, you're just going to go straight to G. Open B. Now, at the very end, if you want to kind of mess around and play the vocal part, you're just walking back up and down that E string scale, so it's... And that's basically the entire song. It's a very simple song. With maybe 15 minutes of practice, you'll have the whole thing down. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks.